Hello and welcome, loyal viewers of Upper Kittitas County, Lower Kittitas County, and tuning in around the world to the first week of July edition of INTV's Team Action News. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
I'm Nolan Weiss, and that's right, it is July 1st, 2013. Wow, we're already in July, halfway through the year.
We're almost to my birthday.
Yeah, and we're almost through summer too.
And
It's
Nolan
unfortunate.
almost has a rat stash going. Almost.
It's actually called a mustache, Jeffrey.
That's not even close. That's like a pre-rat stash.
This is a pretty nice mustache, probably the best I can grow, and I grew it overnight.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
you can't even see it on camera.
Unfortunately, my clippers broke right before I clipped my mustache, so I'd keep it.
Man, you have a little soul patch there.
I got that, yeah. There's some gold in it, so I was like, I gotta keep it.
What are you trying to do?
The laid back look.
The laid back look?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
The
true.
relaxation, because it's summer look.
Yeah.
What you got going on? You look very tired, Jeff. How was your weekend?
It was tiring. I spent the weekend in the sun, if you couldn't tell.
Looked like a red lobster.
Yeah, that's where I was at all weekend, Red Lobster. I'm glad that you asked.
No, you were actually at the Gorge
I
partying with all
was.
the high schoolers.
I was at the Gorge. Nope, no high schoolers.
No high schoolers.
You gotta be 18 and
Paradiso.
Paradiso.
Goers. Paradiso goers.
Paradiso. It was a good time all around. Tons of great DJs, great acrobats, great flamethrowers, just crazy stuff all around.
Yeah, and reports say that 100 people actually OD'd and one person died. So
It's crazy.
there wasn't just acrobats and all that going around. There was other things too.
Molly, 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 you're a doll.
Yes, there was.
Which hopefully you stayed far away from.
Yes, I need you when we play pretend.
Absolutely.
I had a wedding to go to. It was a great time with the Lashuas, Joey and Steph. Congratulations on tying that beautiful knot on that rainy Saturday, but it was also a beautiful Saturday.
Yes, it was. It was the heat made it, but
The heat
it
of
was
the
like
moment.
it was like a hurricane came through almost.
There was hail down in Ellensburg, and pretty much like tsunami type rain in Cle Elum in the Upper Kittitas County and even Thorpe. There's photos of Fred Meyer where they had 2 feet of water in their parking lot. You think they would have figured out their drainage system by now, but
You would think so.
no,
Yeah,
I don't.
no, absolutely
But
not.
they're not. But great things with this rain means you can have your fires for this much longer.
Yes, definitely the rain helps the fire danger in the Upper Kittitas County. We experienced harsh fire danger last year, and we got the brunt end of that.
Yep. But now down in Arizona, they're going through their wildfires, and one of the worst tragedies of firefighting season with firefighters happened in Arizona this last weekend, where 19 firefighters have lost their lives due to high winds and just cannot control part of a fire that overtook where they were at.
So for this first segment of the news, we'd like to teach you and inform you and give you a couple tips on how to construct a safe fire.
Yeah, you definitely, when you're building a campfire, don't build a wildfire.
How safe campfires are built. Step 1. On bare soil, please remove all twigs and leaves. Shelter the fire from winds. Keep the fire at least 10 feet away from logs, stumps, trees, overhanging branches, or other flammable materials such as tents. And always keep your fire at least 75 feet away from buildings.
In this part, safe campfires always have a pail of water or shovel at hand to control the fire, or always someone tending the fire at all time.
A small fire is best for cooking and easier to control and put out. The forest is no place for a bonfire.
Put it out as soon as possible. And how, you ask? Drench that thing. Make sure it is a sloppy, wet mess by the time you leave it. I'm saying just, it looks like almost a soup, a fire soup. That's how I always make sure to leave it.
Oh yes, and always carry a shovel on you and then isolate that fire from any oxygen, because fire can't breathe without oxygen.
That's a very good fact, scientific Jeff. Scientist Jeff.
I got that from Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Good job, Bill Nye. But make sure it's always important when you're out there enjoying the beautiful wilderness and you have the responsibility of having that fire, take the responsibility and put it out when it's all said and done.
And we've been talking about it from weeks prior, the 3/10 Proposition Act. The Upper Kittitas County Law Enforcement is asking you guys to please vote for the 3/10 Proposition Act. This is a 1% sales tax increase. This has been going on since 2007. So with this bill passed, your taxes will not be raised, but if it is not passed, it will decrease your sales tax by 1%.
But we'll also lose all the great law enforcement that we have right now with the animal control, the prosecutors, the extra law enforcement, everybody that pretty much that you see on the streets. It will decrease by 1 officer. So please, we need the officers out there, and please get out there in August and vote for the 3/10 sales tax.
Channel 40 would like to remind you guys that the ignition and discharge of fireworks is prohibited in the Upper Kittitas County and Cle Elum. Only on designated areas are you allowed to discharge fireworks.
Yep, and make sure to get there to the Kiwanis. They're selling fireworks right now. Get down there in between the Pioneer Coffee and Farm and Home. Farm and Home is a great place where you can find all your great outdoor attire too while you're out there enjoying the wilderness or enjoying the fireworks for the 4th of July season. Remember, no lighting off fireworks in Roslyn, but get down to the Kiwanis and they have a great selection of fireworks that you can light off in the designated areas that Jeff was just talking about, and you can support the great Kiwanis.
The 8th annual Horse Days of Summer is taking place on July 20th. Be sure to strap on your cowboy boots, buckle those belt buckles, and go to the free clinic at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Kittitas County Event Center in Ellensburg. This is at the Indian Village. They'll have adoption, horse sales, track swap, horse microchipping is also available, and pre-registration. Please call 509-306-0822.
It's coming up July 20th and 21st, the walk around the track for the Relay for Life. So make sure to get out there, get your teams ready, and raise a bunch of money for Cancer Research of America. Relay for Life doing a great thing, the annual walk around the track, July 20th and 21st.
You guys asked for it, and Inland gave it to you. The live fall season schedule is out on the Pac-12 network
Pac-12.
at Inland Networks. For more information, please call the number below, 509-649-2211.
2013 summer reading program is going strong at the Roslyn Library. Make Wiggly Worms craft activity with the community builders, and also on the same day, they'll be digging into the past, a field trip to the Roslyn Museum. Later on, they're going to be digging into Afro music, a demonstration with Tendai Mupasta, a great African dancer and musician right there. Cannot wait. Summer reading program at the Roslyn Library.
The VFW Post 1373 is calling out to all the current and prior military members to help escort the colors in the Pioneers' Day Parade. Uniforms are optional and they are not required. This is taking place on July 6th.
The Pioneer Day Parade is coming up this weekend, so stay tuned with INTV. We have some more details about that later on in the news and some other great news. But right now, we'd like to take a commercial break.
Have you seen Cle Elum Farm and Home's clothing department lately? They've updated the whole department and have name brands like Carhartt, Columbia, Under Armour, and Timberland work boots. They also have a great selection of women's clothes, including a large assortment of women's bling jeans. They've got a great selection of fishing gear, camping and hiking supplies, guns, ammo, and gold panning equipment. Combine all of that with their hardware, electrical, and massive lawn and garden center. Farm and Home is really your one-stop shop, conveniently located in downtown Cle Elum.
Wonderful, and everybody should come. A lot of the people that are coming into the market aren't from our community. They're stopping just to shop in our businesses and shop at the market.
We have more vendors coming every week, and we're starting to get a huge variety of everything.
Come and visit us at the market. It's awesome.
If you haven't yet, come down to the Cle Elum Public Market on Harris and First Street in downtown Cle Elum. Open from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
You need more advertising in your business. That's a fact. What's also a fact is that INTV has what you're looking for and more. See, we don't just connect you with Central Washington. We connect you with the world via all of the resources that we've developed and that we're ready to share with you. Let's say that we shoot and edit a 30-second commercial for you. It runs on our channel 5 to 7 times a day. That's 35 to 49 times a week and 140 to 196 times a month. On top of that, we air it on our semi-weekly show on our YouTube channel, which can reach a virtually infinite audience. This must be ridiculously priced, right? Not even close. A 2-month contract is only $250. So it's your choice. Is growth a priority for your business? INTV. Are you in?
Hello and welcome back, loyal viewers, to this week's edition of INTV Team Action News. It is the 1st of July.
Woo! 1st of July, and the 4th of July is just upon us, and I cannot wait lighting off those fireworks and celebrating Independence Day right there.
But
America.
before the 4th of July, let's take it into Civic News. South Cleveland City Council is meeting this upcoming Tuesday at 7 p.m. Be sure to go down there. If you have any questions or comments or concerns about South Cleveland and you're a South Cleveland City member, please attend these meetings. And if you can't attend them and you still are wondering what they're talking about in those meetings, check them out on INTV at the times below.
Nicely said. Make sure to get down there if you want to know where to light off fireworks. Perfect opportunity right there at 7 p.m. tomorrow on Tuesday for the South Cleveland City Council News. And that concludes
Civic News.
The county residents against Pacific Clean are at it again on July 9th at the Kittitas County Fairgrounds at the Tanaway Hall, 6 p.m. The Board of Commissioners will be hearing about the Pacific Clean's request to lease ryegrass land from the county for a new compost site. So very interesting right there.
The red, white, and blue patriotic bicycle parade is going to be taking place. This is for bike riders of all ages. Welcome to decorate their bikes with streamers, playing cards, balloons, whatever you feel like. Riders will have a place of honor in the Pioneer Day Parade right behind the Cleveland Fire Department. This is going to be taking place on July 6, 2013. Be there at 9:30.
That's kind of funny that they're going to be right behind the Cleveland Fire Department. So are they going to be in the water battle?
Well, they don't have hoses on bikes, no.
Well, I know, but they're just going to be sitting there behind the Cleveland Fire Department getting soaked?
No, because they usually sit it firm, like, they have the water fight, you know, like, the Cleveland Fire Department.
By the sunset?
Well, the Cleveland Fire Department finishes the parade, right? And then they pull
Oh, then they come in?
Yeah, and then they wait for D7.
I thought they did it while... Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so
Okay, so
how much do you know about the parade?
Well, I'm always in the parade, so
Yeah,
I never get to see the water fight. You've done the water fight.
The Doggy Troll Olympics are taking place on the same day as the walkabout, so be sure to get your doggies and your trolls down to Rungy Field in Roslyn and Primo.
Spike up the hair for the trolls.
Oh, spike up the hair for the trolls, spike up your dog's hairs, however you want to do it. Just be sure to get down there. It's a good time, great event, good people, and good, well-trained dogs.
Yep. Talking about great things, July 4th, America's Independence Day is right upon us. It's up this week, and we all get to enjoy the great fireworks. Thank you, Suncadia, and thank you, the City of Cleveland. They'll be putting on a great fireworks show coming up July 4th at 10 p.m. So make sure to get down there, and get down there early, because they do fill up fast. The whole entire park is filled with people. And please don't light off fireworks with people,
especially in the park.
In the quad park with people surrounding, because we had that mishap happen with mortars shooting towards people. People got injured. So please do not shoot fireworks off before the fireworks show in Quad Park. Go do it across the street.
Yes.
Yeah. And then July 6th and 7th, Saturday, July 6th, the parade is at 10 a.m. Make sure to attend the grand parade. And then you can enjoy Anita Pardini at the Carpenter House for Queen's Tea with past queens and with Anita Pardini, the new queen. Then they have the Cleveland Idol Contest going on downtown Cleveland. Roslyn Riders host their play day. That starts at 1 p.m. Horseshoe Contest at 1 p.m. at the Cleveland City Park. There'll be a Jaws of Life demonstration at 2 p.m. on Railroad Street in Cleveland. Frisbee golf, disc golf tourney will be at 3 p.m. at Hanson Ponds. And also the Ronald Heritage Festival in Ronald will be having their great party at 5:30 to 9:30 p.m. That's the way to end it right there in Ronald.
That's all taking place on Saturday, and the events coming up on Sunday, July 7th, will be the Youth Fishing Derby. That's going to be held at the Kiwanis Pond at 7 to 9 a.m. Registration is at 6:30. The The Runners Doubles is going to be taking place in Cicadia at 9. This is a 5K and 10K run with also a kids run this year. The Pioneer Daze all-you-can-eat breakfast is going to be held from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Bocce ball tournament is going to be taking place at 11 a.m. This is going to be held at the Cleveland Memorial Field in the Quad Park. This is actually the first year that it's going to be held in the
Second
Quad
year.
Park.
I did it last year in the Quad Park.
Where was that?
I don't know where you were.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah, because they had the renovation of the high school field.
Oh, okay, that's right.
And so now they moved it down to the Quad Park in Cleveland.
I wonder where
They need to move it back up to the football field though.
And the Cleveland Idols Finals is also taking place on that very same day.
That's going to be a great time. And throughout the whole entire weekend, you can check out the Pioneer Days Melodrama going on from July 3rd to the 7th at the Vogue Theater. Tickets are only $9, and the play is The Fairest Flower of the South. There are 6 live performances, and the first live performance is on July 3rd, and that's starting at 7 p.m. is the opening act at the Vogue Theater. Well,
UKC men's softball and women's softball is taking place, and our season is on the run. We had our first loss last week.
First loss in years.
Yeah.
That was the worst game that we've ever played. Probably in the last 5 years that we've been playing, and it was a bad loss.
So we should probably stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have many wins ahead,
yeah.
and the games are taking place on Mondays and Wednesdays. They start at 6:15 and they close it down around 8:15.
I shake my head at you, Brad Lanfear.
What can you do?
And let's go to some birthdays.
Birthdays.
On July 4th, we have Caleb Payne and Joshua Beal.
And on that very same day, we have Pete Smerdich and Emily Erich.
And if we missed your birthday, please don't let it happen again. Give us a call, 649-3940. Facebook us, tweet us. We'd love to have your birthday or your special event on our wonderful news show. Happy Independence Day to everybody, and thank you for tuning in to our July 1st, 2013 episode of INTV Team Action News.
I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And I'm Nolan Weiss, couple local boys.
Trying to shoot some local news.
It was a tough one, and I hope you guys all have a safe weekend, and please enjoy Independence Day. I thought you had some kind of work, and be safe once again.